my marvelous muses. How are we doing, guys? So tonight is coasting through the week. It is where we make coasters for a variety of reasons, a variety of things, and a variety of ways. I am making the steampunk gears tonight, but they're not going to be finished. The coasters will be finished tonight, but what I'm making them for will not be finished for a few days. But they're going to be for a project that I'm making and that I'm working on for my bathroom. So tonight we are going to brush some mica powder on. It's going to be fairly simple. We're just going to be brushing mica powder on here and pouring it with black resin and then demolding it. So we're going to start with this color here. We're just going to brush our mica powders in here. Because my bathroom is in bronzes, coppers, blacks. I have a little bit of blue and a little bit of white, but very little. Very, very little. Most of it's coppers, browns, bronzes. My bathroom is in Steampunk. I've got a few projects going on that I'm doing for it. But this is one here that I thought, well, I've been wanting to do it. And I talked to Renee over at Art Creations by Renee the other night, and we were talking, and we were talking about what I wanted to do, and she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, and she gave me some ideas, so I was like, yeah, this is going to be one of them. So, let's see, no, that doesn't need to be poured. Alright, so, alright. If you don't know, Coasting Through the Week is a collaboration with myself, Mary over at Resin Me Up, Tammy over at Epoxy Me That. If you haven't seen Tammy's video, guys, go check it out. Currently watching Laura's right now, but I just finished watching Tammy over at Epoxy Me That. She made the cutest tea light out of coasters. So you can get so creative. It just shows how many ways you can actually do coasters besides just for coasters. So many things that you can make. So many things that people have made over the time on here using them. And it just amazes me seeing everybody's work. We have several artists that join in. Tim the Bass Resonator, Laura's Design Studio, Tammy at Epoxy Me That, Mary over at Resin Me Up, myself, and occasionally we have other artists that join in as well. I thought I saw somebody else that joined in. Don't remember who it was. But yeah, we get people that come and go. You can join if you want. You know, you don't have to do it every week. If you want to come one week and not the next, that's fine. We just like having everybody. So if you are here and you would like to join, you are more than welcome. Just send one of us an email and we'll get you on the playlist. Before we pour our resin, I do have a package that I want to open. Mary over at Resin Me Up, she had an auction for her granddaughter Riley. Riley is in twirling. She's competitive, and she is going to nationals. Oh, that's a pretty color. She's going to nationals next month, and she is raising money to go. Well, there was an auction that we had, that she had. She's having another one this Saturday at noon Central Standard Time. If you're in Florida, it's going to be, or are they, an hour behind, so it'll be 1 o'clock here. You'll have to figure out where you're at and where you're located and what time frame it is. And when she had her last live, Andy from Custom Carving and Epoxy UK donated some items and auctioned them off. And I actually bid on one of the items. I felt bad because I couldn't bid more. I couldn't afford to buy more, but I wanted to help Mary and help Riley as much as possible. And I ended up bidding on a piece of Andy's work. And I won the bid. So, I am excited. I got the package. All the way from the UK. It says, "Thank you, Marva," from Andy. I believe this is one of his drip molds. And I just thought he was gorgeous. Isn't he pretty? Oh, I love this dragon. So, if you know, I collect dragons. So he's going to go in with my dragons. So, thank you, Andy. I love him. He's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the colors. He will definitely go with the rest of my dragons. I have an ice dragon that I made. Big one that I made with Julie Cuts. Big dragon mold. I made an ice dragon. I made a fire dragon. And I've got little dragons that sit in there. So he's going to go in there with the rest of them. So thank you, Andy. I love it. He is absolutely amazing. And now I have a dragon that came all the way from the UK. So that's awesome. I feel like that's so cool. So thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. And I'm going to get some resin mixed up here. And we're going to pour this. Like I said, we're just going to mix up some black resin and pour it black. It's going to be easy. And we'll be back to demold it. So I'll be right back when I get the resin done. Okay, we're back. So I got my resin mixed up here. I'm going to add Let's Resin black pigment into it. You guys, I had to be sure and check back and see what I end up making with this here in the next, probably in the next 4 days, 5 days. I will have it made. So, I'm excited because I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Not. It's hard to pour this. Ah, get in there. There we go. This one's going to be easier. This one's easier. All right. And we're going to pour this a little bit more. Perfect. All right. And I will pour this and rest of this in something else, and we will be back when it's time for demold. See you then, guys. Bye. Guys, we're back. So these are done. So I've been on a mission. I'm showing Cody old movies. Older movies. Movies that I grew up watching. We're from Oklahoma, and there's a story about a woman named Karen Silkwood who worked at a Kerr-McGee plant. It's that based on a true story. It actually has Meryl Streep, Cher, and Kurt Russell in it. And really, really good movie. And I showed Cody that one. So we have movie night periodically. And last week, movie night was A Star Is Born. And the Barbara Streisand, Chris Christopherson one. And tomorrow night, we're going to watch Mask. And he liked the one last week, but I think it was a little, I don't know, not his style. I think he's going to enjoy Mask a little more. But I've got another one that I've got in my cart on Amazon that I'm going to buy. I buy DVDs of them. So then we have them. If we ever want to watch them again. And I think I'm going to buy Cannonball Run. I think he would love that movie. That movie is so fun. So I think that's going to be the one I'm going to show him next. I also thought about the Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way But Loose. With Clint Eastwood. I thought about those. Pretty sure he's seen Goonies. I think that's one he's... Pretty sure that's a movie he's seen already and stuff. So, I want to show him some. If you guys can think of any that you think I ought to show him, let me know in the comment section. And we will definitely put it on our list. So, I had an extra. I wanted to demold it because I know he's a little hard to get off. And I used the rest of the black that I had, and I poured it in here. And we have our little bowl. He's just my extras. So, I did not fill this completely full because what I'm going to be using it for, I don't need it full. I don't need it full. I just need a gear this size. I don't know if you guys remember what I used the last ones for like this that I did. Not going to be the same thing, but it might be similar. Maybe similar. I have a really cool idea, and like I said, Renee over at Heart Creations by Renee, me and her were talking about it. I love that color. That's my bathroom. That would be it. These little pieces are cool. Alright. Okay, so that's done. From where I'm at, this looks green. From where I'm sitting. But then when you pick it up and look at it, it's definitely not green. That's what the shift is on it, though. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? Yeah, there maybe. Yeah. So you can see it's green when I shift it that way. But clearly not green when you're looking straight at it. let's see what color this one shifts to. I don't remember. Okay, what color do we have here? Kind of a gold, I think, from where I'm at. Yeah, see, kind of a goldish color. That's what that one shifts to. So, I want to kind of I am fine if these do not stay flat. Kind of don't want them completely flat. And then I also poured a little fish. I did a black fish. I love that mold. And a balloon dog. I should have clamped him in the center here, but that's alright. That is alright. Goodness. Oh yeah, it's hard to get out. Goodness. Okay, he is not coming out. Let me spray some water down in here. Holy smokes. Come on, little doggy. I'm going to rip his head off if I keep this up. I'm going to rip his little head off. Okay, well, I got his head out. I mean, his nose out. There we go. Wow. He was struggling. He was struggling, guys. All right. So we have our gears, like I said, which are going to be used for something. I'm trying to think how I can keep these kind of bent. There we go, maybe. Okay. Also, I gave this a top coat. My tray from last night. And then I realized after the fact that up here in the far corner I had a hair from the paintbrush that I did not realize until after I top coated it. So, but it's pretty small, so unless you're like really looking at it, you're probably never going to notice it, because I had to really look and went, oh, it's right there. But I put some sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Put some sparkle in there. So yeah, that's my tray from last night done. And then these are done. And like I said, we'll be back in a couple days to use these in what I have planned for them. And I'll see you guys then. So be sure and check out anybody in the playlist. Like I said, there's some pretty awesome makes that people have done. Pretty cool. I just finished watching Laura's. Hers turned out really cute. I watched Tammy over to Epoxy Me That. Hers are super cute. Oh my gosh, guys, those turned out so cute. And yeah, it's kind of cool seeing what other people do. I love to see what other artists create, so it's fun. Also on Instagram, if you have Instagram, Ken Norwood. He also has a YouTube page, but he doesn't post much to his YouTube account. He posts more over on Instagram. Ken Norwood, he participated, but he's over on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, go check him out. I will share his video over there on my Instagram if you guys follow me over there. So go check that out and give him some likes for joining in on us. So hope everyone has a wonderful night. I hope your resin cure is beautiful. Your craft projects turn out amazing. I hope you're all happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.